Hey guys, and welcome back to scripting tutorials of beginner series. So this tutorial will be number 17 and it will be really important. And that's because I'm gonna teach you how to make your game secure and not to make your game like Lumber Tycoon 2, because it's just full of exploiters, hackers, scammers and all that bad guys. You know what I mean. No offense, but it's just true, because obvious reasons. You can go ahead and play it. You'll see it. So, what are we going to do is, first of all, I'm gonna teach you how to prevent exploits and scammings and bad stuff. So, let's go ahead and start. So, tip number 1, always lock your parts, because exploiters can just destroy them. And you definitely don't want exploiters to carry on your B tools. So yeah, that's important thing to do. However, some people might be a bit advanced and they could have like those fancy tools which unlock parts, and then they can destroy them with hopper bin / beetles, obviously. And yeah, we don't want this. So what we are gonna do is add a little script into our script service. You can add a bit bigger delay to the wait, but we are gonna need to make so people could not be able to have beetles. So this is how you do it. You need to also do like this. Game.players .local player. No, not .local player, but .player added. And this yearly function fires right after player is added.
2 hours later.
This is a little script which checks if a player has beetles. Particular beetles or hopper bins, so it has unique function, find for child of class, assuming I didn't misspell it. So what it does, it just really similar to find for child, but it finds the class name, and then we can just do a little bit like that. Game dot not that dot players dot not local player, obviously, because it's the server. So player dot name, like that, and then it has command like kick, like this. Now we need to add ourselves a bit of that, which is hopper bin. So, and we have our hopper bin, and it should find it, because I did not misspell it, and I should get kicked. In fact, the simplest way to prevent from using people beetles, as you can see, I didn't even land it here, and some character assets didn't even load. And this prevents from basic quote-unquote hacks. To be honest, it's just pretty much deleting some parts, and yeah. Also, a really important thing, you need to enable filtering, unless your game just gets pretty much easily exploited. Yeah, but there are like different kinds of hacks. For example, script execution, which is a bit more sophisticated, and that stuff. So yeah. Another thing to remember is avoid using remote events / functions from client to server, because I mean, especially for like admin hacks or admin special items or stuff, as Apocalypse Rising did, because fast server script it's usually a bit bigger, you know. So yeah, I made it. So it's just an example. but what we need to look is how easy it is for hacker to make it, because assuming he has like RC7 script executor, or I don't know, something else, and as you can see, just 3 lines, and that's all you, well, I mean, sometimes you need to add some arguments, but they can just steal your place. There are also hacks to steal your place, and the others may stall the place and leak it, and it just gets exploited and bad stuff. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty easy to steal a place, or just download leaked place from, I don't know, forums or stuff. So yeah, if you press play, just look how easy it is. Because script executor just did made the button like this, and as you can see, it's raining AK-47, and you definitely don't want this. So avoid using from client to server remote events / functions. From server to client, it's okay. Server cannot betray you. Unless Roblox turns out to be evil. And about that play stealing, only Roblox can prevent it by patching those nasty exploits. And yes, they do a pretty good job patching it, and we only survive for 3 days or something, those at least 3 exploits, but RC7 and that stuff, it's still working. Now, another thing that exploiters do, they move parts, and they do it by using script executors or again B tools sometimes, and it's there is a really cool way how to prevent them from doing that. Also, I forgot to mention, let's see, client. So this is the script. It's really simple, trust me. And actual kick function. First of all, let's see. No, it doesn't work. Never mind. So it has this argument. So if you put something right here, it's the reason, or some text right here, so it would say the game has shutdown for some reason. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah. Also, if you want to keep people banned, like banned for good, you need to do like this. You probably need to insert a value into, like, I don't know, starter player maybe, or starter UI should do. And I know you can just insert the bool value. Where is it? Right here. And let's call it banned, or maybe is banned. Make things a bit more clear. Is like that. And assuming you have a save script, if you don't, just watch my previous tutorial about saving system, which is number 6 of the skill series, and it has the source code which you can modify to make your own saving system. Well, you don't need to modify much, just the things that you need to save. So yeah, and one of these, one of them should be this bool value, which is, if it is true, well, first of all, you just write a little script, maybe player dot player, no, yes, just player UI, I'm pretty sure, UI, now dot is banned, I'm extracting is banned. We need to do like this, if UI that is banned dot value equals true, then, and like this here we need to write something, and but here you need to write player. Again, that's just because if you want to make people like banned forever, or at least for some time if you want, you can add it and just do if the some kind of time of day is I don't know. There are plenty of ways how do you get the time of day or just a date. Just watch, just look at the Roblox wiki. I'm sure we have it. We have a couple ways. So player July, and we need to set it true. So it would be banned, and if it's true, then we just do like this, like that and like that, and I know you can just write you have been banned like this. And if I'm wrong, if this isn't how we do this, then I'll probably write something right here. And yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. And you probably need to like put this in the server script. Let me do this just to make everything clear. And you probably need to do this game players dot player added, and you probably need a separate script if you want, of course. Phone connect function PLR like this, and then put this. Pretty simple. You need to this to be PLR, and you can get players from server also. And that is awesome. So yeah, pretty simple, and of course you want me to test this. And I didn't explain this, so part that changed, so if any property is changed, this event fires and it has argument of property in strings. So I know you can just call prop if you want, because it's just a variable. And if properties are those things, those ones, any of those, if it's changed, that means it fires. And I don't know, why would you want this? Well, I probably know. If you want like certain map parts to be like in place and they will never be changed, that means you need this. You probably need to wait right here. Like this, PLR dot player, probably this event is probably like not finished or something, I'm not sure. So yeah, let's do this the different way, the regular one. Yes, so we just need to get this and here, and yep, like that. I mean, you can just set it to variable local is bend or something. Yeah, as you can see, no errors. And if you try to move this part or use the B tools, you just get like rip, we are dead. Really, and not dead maybe, just bend. Still, it's bad. Don't cheat, because developers like me may just add anti-cheat system and you'll get banned like me in Phantom Forces, just saying. And if you press move part, and that simulates if you do this base script, as you can see, you just get banned immediately. And you can set it to multiple parts if you want, and it wouldn't take a lot of work for you. So let's just simulate multiple parts like that, and just put them anywhere, to be honest. And yeah, also this thing probably won't work. Yeah, so there, just make part 1, you know. And where's the part 1? This is for single part, and we are gonna use another one. So how you make it for every single part, it's pretty simple actually. You just need to do like this. You need to do your folder first of all. So for we're gonna do for now workspace column get children. Well, I mean maybe you shouldn't put those things in workspace. Maybe you put like make a model called map or something if you want people not to go into your map and destroy it. Yeah, that would be useful actually. And yeah, that would be pretty simple. And we do like this. First of all, whoa, we put this end right there, and we have a little nice script like this. And now we need another if statement because we don't want like camera things to be fired many times, because camera like moves with the player, and workspace is kinda like in the server and in the client also, and workspace replicates into clients. So yeah, from the server obviously, and that's why it's exploited often. So if then you probably don't need this line if you put your things inside the folder or model, just saying. And we need another end. And then let's make it a bit more organized. And we have a nice script for all the parts. Oh, you probably need to do this with V. Yeah, my bad. This is how you modify, by the way. You just do the instead of one parts path, you just put V because it's all the parts. Yeah, it should work. Move one part, we just get banned. And let's try to move it by script, at least simulating it. And as you can see, this is the script. Yeah, as you can see, just moves the part. No shenanigans. Trust me, nothing secretive. If you simulate it by script, yeah, as you can see, we just got banned. And yeah, that's pretty much it to the tutorial. And well, I'm gonna just leave you a tip right here. You don't really, it's not necessary, it's optional, but instead of plr.kick, you can just play around with them. I know you can just troll them or just kill them, or I don't know, something like that. Just be creative if you want, or just put this function, I mean this line, and I'll leave every single thing in the description, so you could just copy it to your things. And you probably need to modify a couple things such as like parts path and maybe something like that to make it work. Yeah, and that's all the core script, I'm sure. Yeah, because that's weird. Never mind then. So yeah, I hope you like this, of course, but if you don't, it's okay, you can just leave that dislike button if you want. But if you really liked it, just press that like button, as people say, but literally every single YouTuber says.